Hey guys, so I've been working on video editing. You remember that plant video that I told you I wanted to work on? The one where I did a live stream about a plant and it tipped over? Oh goodness, I'm so tired right now. So the thing about video editing that I realize is this thing takes so much freaking mental energy out of me. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just because I'm not familiar with it. But I'm watching this stuff like repeatedly. Like I'll go through it, I'll splice it, then I gotta re-listen to it and then see if I try to cut out the ums and the uhs and things like that. And I don't say that much of it, right? But there's something going on with iMovie. Maybe I'm not too I spent about an hour trying to delete I was trying to splice out, let's say the video with the audio, and then it was like latched on to parts of the video. So when I would try to delete a segment of the video, like this huge freaking slice of audio went on. And I was like, for sake, like, oh my goodness. So I asked Lewis about it. He was like, oh, it's still latched on. And the only way I went around it is I had to just like undo all my work and then redo my work and do these mini splices. And I don't know what it was. Like I think my iMovie looks different from the last time when I edited video. You remember that Oreo video that I did with the green screens? Yeah, this iMovie looks a bit different. So I shouldn't say this. I really shouldn't say this, but video editing, in my opinion, at least right now, at least at my skill level, it's such a pain in the. I don't understand how people can do like long stretches of video editing. And I know it's gonna sound like I'm a complete complainer, but listen, hear me out, okay? If you have to not only record something and then you have to edit stuff out and then you have to just like constantly loop it over and over and over, and then maybe you want to add in some image or animation or some text, it's just like I'm looking at the same footage about 5 times or more, 5 or 10 times. And I've tried to splice it. I thought I was going to be able to splice it down further, but it was like 33-minute footage all the way down to 25-minute. And it has been eye-opening to me because like sometimes when you see people do these like DIY videos, they'll splice a whole lot out, or right, they'll just do it. They won't explain things and they'll really simplify it for you. So, right, for instance, right, there are some things you can splice out. Let's say if you're making cookies, you can splice out turning the stove on to, let's say, 350 degrees, waiting it to preheat. Maybe you'll get a shot of you putting the cookies in the oven, and then you'll just have like the text like wait 8 to 10 minutes, and then you can have footage of yourself taking it out. But if you're not doing something like cookies, or if you're just trying to show something, if you want to be kind of complete about it, you would show everything. And it's like everything, like if you walk away, if you have some background noise over there, if let's say you think like, oh, okay, well, I screwed up, I gotta like re-splice it right here, like cut and paste. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I thought, right? I had this idea, like I thought like, man, some of these people who just like do these kind of videos, maybe they do it and maybe they just like sit at a coffee shop enjoying their day, just casually doing video editing. For me, I look at this stuff and I'm like, hold up, I gotta what the hell? Like 5 hours passed by? Are you beeping kidding me? Like that kind of stuff. I'm like, where's my life? I'm still not done with my video. Oh, maybe I want to do an intro. Maybe I can't do an intro. Maybe I want to do my background music. What background music do I use? Crap, I don't know all the background musics out there. I don't know what background music matches with this video. And it's just, oh. So I don't, like, I can't ask Lewis about this because Lewis is not a video content creator in the sense that he deals with like animation and background musics and things like that, right? But it's like you got to think about like what background music what matches with the vibe of things, and then does it like sync? And I know some people would say like, Erica, don't focus on this stuff, it's not important. But yeah, that kind of makes me think, sometimes when you see these content creators who make these really aesthetic videos, but it looks simple, but they only churn out maybe once out of every month. Maybe the reason they only churn out a video once a month is they are so freaking tired of looking at their beeping footage all the time, working on making sure the camera's perfect, making sure the scrolling is perfect, redoing a shot. Oh, wait, hold up a second. I didn't get that. Gotta redo it. It's just like you just kind of like lose your mind on that kind of stuff. Even for me, it's like I look at this stuff, I'm like, oh, I don't want to like, I don't want to look at this 25-minute video again because I've seen it so long, and I've tried to like add things and remove things in there. And I think, well, wait, okay, hold up a second, this would clash with this. Okay, you can't add that thing in there. It's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming. I should tell you, this is so easy. I don't mind just like sipping on like some sparkling water, and it's a walk in the park, but I'm just like agitated about this. So I think I'm gonna have to probably take a break, maybe for tonight or something, because although I'm done with it, I think I need to have like a new set of eyes tomorrow, and then I'll watch it again. But man, to anybody who, like for me, when I do these kind of things, it's like I sincerely want to make a nice video, and seeing it from this side, it just makes me think, man, there's some people out there who are doing YouTube because they want to get into this kind of stuff, right? They want to get into this like content creation thing. And man, if they are thinking like, oh, they're gonna like do YouTube videos and it's gonna be so easy, and for me, it's like I make any kind of videos. You guys know that. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm just like, yeah, I'll get like 0 monetization. I'm like, whatever. I still want to tell you guys about this. Or sometimes I mention things and the algorithm's like, screw you, Erica. Like, yeah, no, we're gonna make sure that we're just gonna like take this thing down, or worse, right? It's like content not suitable for advertisers, that kind of stuff. Or yeah, it's like the controversial stuff. So here I am trying to make this nice looking aesthetic video because I see all these like YouTube videos that look so pretty, and it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me why some YouTubers don't churn out content on like maybe they churn out content like once a week or once a month, because man, if I was one of those people who was like, I felt like compelled to make a freaking video every day with the editing, I would go freaking crazy. Seriously, this is when you need not just you would need a freaking team, because then you could pay someone, or you could pay multiple people to deal with this 25-minute video rather than you. But that would be probably content creator goals. But even then, I imagine it's stressful, because then, like, if you really want to do this as a career, I imagine, you see like some people, right? They'll be like, oh, new content out every day at noon. It's like, what the frick? Like every freaking day you're making content, like every single day. You see some like lifestyle vloggers, like it's like, what the hell do you talk about? Like I don't even have any content to talk about my own life, like, and have it ready by noon every day. It's like, what did Erica do today? Erica went around and she felt a little car sick. She slept early. There's like nothing for me to talk about. But yeah, it's like, and I think that's the reason why some people, when they get into YouTube, maybe they have this like glamorized image of YouTube, right? But it's really not like that. I feel like if someone wants to get into YouTube and they are just, they're thinking like, oh, I saw this YouTube with like 1 million subscribers, it should be super easy, and yeah, I'm just gonna be making my videos, and yeah, I'll be just, no. I would say to like anybody, if you genuinely are just doing this because you want to be like the next influencer, and you actually just, you feel like pressure to make content or something, like really, video editing is gonna burn you out. Yeah, it's like I very rarely make edited videos, because like the last time I made an edited video, yes, it was on Clio 1. Clio 1 froze after like me just editing the video for, it was like a 3-minute video too. Clio 1 hated video editing. I think I spent a ridiculous amount of time on that 3-minute video. I wish it was 3 hours, but I spent so long on that freaking video because the computer kept crashing. And finally, when I made it, I was like, okay, I learned a lot, but holy crap, that just took so much out of me. So I have a better computer now, but even still, like looking through stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to see myself repop this damn thing again. And I should not be saying this, I should not be saying this, but this is the reality of things, right? It's just like, if you see someone make a pretty video, right? be mindful, be aware that chances are they have seen that same footage of themselves, let's say picking something up or putting something down, maybe multiple of times, especially if they want it to be perfect, especially if they're going through the video over and over and over and over. And, you know, some people, they make these really freaking long videos. Like, you know, those like 1-2 hour videos with all these edits in them. My goodness, like, oh, I can't imagine it. And then, yeah, some people, they write out a script, so they know exactly what they're going to be saying. They write out a script, and then from the script, they do video editing. And I imagine, like, if you're not doing animations or if you're not dealing with background music, it's so much easier. But if you want, like, the whole aesthetic vibe, even though it seems calming and aesthetic, I imagine, just imagining here, you're gonna just, the more editing you do, the more, Oreo, what are you doing? Oreo, don't play with my headphones. I need those headphones. Oreo was trying to play with my headphones. Oreo, you have so many cat toys over there. If you want to destroy a cord, go destroy Lewis's headphone cord. Go. Over there. Over there. What are you doing over here? He's looking at me. Okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to make that video because it's like, I've made so many live streams with you guys, and I love doing live streams because it's like, you know, you're just yourself, right? You screw up, you're like, whatever. That's how life is. Life is so imperfect. Life is like, maybe you'll paint something and then you'll screw up and you're like, damn it. But then sometimes when you see these like how-to videos, you see them just do it so flawlessly when they mix something or when they cook something. It's like they don't have things like falling off of the frying pan or like, you know, going off the table or something like that, or some kind of like wayward drippity drip 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 from the paint roller. It just looks so perfect. And now it's like, I kind of think like, yeah, if you want to go for like that perfection or try to go for perfection, oh my goodness, there's so much editing you might have to do, or multiple takes, right? Can you imagine if you're doing like a cooking show? And I'm sure you heard about this, right? Like sometimes when people do like these cooking TV shows, they say they spend like 8 hours shooting. I'm like, freaking, you spend 8 hours shooting for a simple freaking recipe? But they have to deal with lighting, they have to deal with like multiple angles and making sure like the egg cracked perfectly. And if they screw up on their lines, maybe they have to redo the whole freaking, you know, the whole paragraph. Like, for instance, right? Let's say they're saying something like, okay, and then you add 1.5 cups of flour, and make sure you sift that flour very carefully so there's no clumps. And let's just say they have some sort of like verbal flub, right? And then they might say like, okay, crap, let me redo that whole talking about flour thing so the editing is smoother. So yeah, it's just like, oh. Even things like, you know, the Victoria's Secret fashion show, I heard it's not just one take. I heard they do like 3 different takes of it. And then they either get the best take or they splice multiple takes, but it's not like they just shoot it live. And this might be wrong, but this is what I remember hearing from my recollection. Like, it's not just one shoot. So sometimes like for videotaped events, yeah, it won't just, they'll do several takes. Because yeah, the first take they might not get it. So yeah, let me read chat really quickly. You need a mouse to work faster. Okay. Yeah, there is a learning curve, but it's not just a learning curve. It's like looking at my own freaking footage. Like, I have to look through the footage, right? At real time and see like, oh crap, did I screw up anything? Okay, wait, hold up, I screwed up something. Let me delete this. Okay, let me look over this. Can I make this a little bit more concise? Okay, let me see if I can take this section off from this section. Does it go smoothly? Oh wait, it's a little choppy right here. I spent like 5 minutes, listen to this, I spent 5 minutes because of that stupid latching thing trying to remove a single and I was like, I like removed the and I was like, oh my gosh, my freaking whole thing is off track. And it never happened the first time I was using iMovie. I have to like look at the freaking thing because it's like, yeah, now it's fine, you know, now I'm done editing-ish. But I'm thinking about adding more stuff in there. So basically from beginning to end, I'm done with it. But I want to go over it with like a fresh set of eyes tomorrow. Oh, the rash is much better. Yeah, influencers go to TikTok. Yeah, it is so much easier to edit a freaking 1 minute video than it is for like a 25-minute video. But I also think like I heard the golden rule for some YouTube videos is like the 10-minute mark. And yeah, I regularly go for the 10-minute mark on all my videos. It's just my videos are too freaking long. Um, See? So it's just like, oh gosh, so freaking long. But yeah, I was looking at this video. I was like, Erica, why does it take you 25 minutes to freaking repot a plant? And then I thought like, oh, because it's gotta cut this out and cut that out, and I don't know. I don't mind it, but I imagine I really want to ask Lewis for his feedback for it, but I think his eyes might gloss over after a while. Who knows? Who knows? I thought about like super speeding or cutting some parts of it, but I thought like, man, if I cut it out, then it's not gonna be. I don't know. I like it longer. But I know that I probably should cut it within, let's say, 6 minutes or so. But if I cut it 6 minutes, it just seems so rushed, and I don't know. I just don't like it. Yeah. Let's see over here. Yeah. You know what the thing is? Like, yeah. So let's see. Okay, that's good advice, Emily. It depends. Makes that a hard limit video, 30 seconds to 1 to 10 minutes, or etc. Maybe make a video around that length. I think what I'm gonna have to do is just kind of. I think I'm gonna have to like if I want to make an edited video, I think I'm gonna have to script it out, or I'm going to have to just try and think like more of like a content creator, and that way I don't just like drive myself like with a headache trying to think like, frick, Erica, you can't make a freaking huge ass video over this. Like that behemoth. You remember that when I went to the really free market? I was looking at the raw footage of that, and it's way longer than just potting a plant. So I have to really like look at it and scrutinize it and ask myself which content do you keep in, which content don't you keep in, and yeah, I think I can cut a lot of it out. But just making sure it's like nice and aesthetic to my eyes is it's just like it's I feel like it's a headache in the making. And really, right? As a person who's working on edited videos, I should not be saying this. I think a lot of people who do make videos won't be saying this kind of stuff because it kind of like it would make here's my thinking, right? It would make people think, and I fully understand this, right? It would make people think like, man, this person like doesn't have a pleasant time making a freaking edited video. Like it's not all hearts, stars, and rainbows. It gives her a headache? Really? And I know, like I said, I know I'm not the only person out there. I kind of feel like a lot of people, they just, like you'll only see the glossy side of it, right? Like if you're editing videos, you can be very selective about how people perceive you. You can make it sound like, there are some people who make these lifestyle videos, for instance, and they're just so happy and upbeat. And then if you only see that, right, you would not see any like anything that they don't want you to see. You remember that one girl? I'm not gonna say her name, but she got a dog, and you guys can look this up. Like first of all, I don't remember her name. Second of all, even if I did remember her name, I wouldn't want to say it. But there was this one person who was having a YouTube channel, and her channel grew when she got some sort of, I think it was a Doberman, but I might be remembering it wrong. And she was editing video, but unfortunately, fortunately, she released the wrong video. So she released the raw footage instead of the edited content. And there was actually a part of it, right? Like her dog always looks so happy and friendly. And the dog was irritating her. And on the raw footage, she was actually seen spitting on the dog, I believe kicking the dog as well. And people were horrified. You know, people were horrified at what they saw. Obviously, this is not stuff that she want to release because if and the footage like really disgusted me because you would see her put on this fake ass smile and just be all like, you know, trying to play up this whole nice, cute, friendly girl image with this dog. And yeah, and then you see her spit on the dog. It's like, oh. So she did this like half-ass apology where she was saying something like, oh yeah, she's going to get training for the dog. It's like, no. The dog doesn't need training. You need training. Like, you need to take responsibility for your actions. But I don't know what happened to her YouTube video. I have no idea how she is as a content creator, neither, and I wouldn't want to click on her content and give her any monetization just cause. But yeah, there are some people out there who just try to portray, this image, and if they feel like YouTube is heavily rewarding them for this image, then they'll do everything they can to just keep their audience. And if that includes having a dog and just, making sure the dog's always in the video, and then yeah, they'll do it that way. Yeah, but I remember reading something like, yeah, her channel took after she got the Doberman. I think it was a Doberman, pretty damn sure. Whoa. 30-minute screen time is considered a full-time job, and that's what you know what? I think like people could I the long thing about making a video, in my opinion, isn't actually making the video. It's planning out what you want in the video and also the editing. Because I know when I recorded that video, it was only 33 minutes, right? I'm freaking at I swear I started around noon, and it's just like I look at it, right? And I was so like freaking hyper focused on this video, you guys. You know what I felt like? I felt like a freaking gamer. You know, like gamers when they have like they crack open their monsters and they eat like Doritos and stuff like that, and they're just like, I gotta like win this game kind of thing. It's like and I had this like thought in my head. I was like, I wonder if there's some people who like edit the videos and they just act like they're a freaking, like they're thinking like, okay, I gotta get the energy drink. I gotta make sure I got my mini fridge with all my quick snacks. Like I scarfed down, I'm not kidding you guys, like I scarfed down 3/4 of a bag of Stacy's pita chips, 3/4 of a tub of hummus because it's like I skipped lunch just to like edit this video. And I was like, okay, Erica, you're getting it. And it's just like I just saw like the parallels over here. And maybe it's just because I'm too hyper focused on this stuff, but if you have to see it at glued at a screen and your mind's focusing on editing, you're not going to be thinking like, oh, I really got to eat. So what you might do, right, instead of cooking, you might think like, okay, well, let me eat something quick, and just like a freaking gamer, right? I'm not gonna hate on gamers. Like I used to be addicted to like video games and things like that back in the day. So I used to like play this game called EverQuest, and I loved it so much. But it would be like I wake up, I play EverQuest, and it would be like sun up to sundown kind of thing. That's why you don't really see me play video games, because one of the things about those video games is like I know like depending on the kind of game, I would just get so addicted to it and I would like lose my mind. Especially if you do one of those like adventure kind of games, like yeah, it's pretty dangerous for me. Like you don't have it to hit a goal, but it's like you're working with some sort of guild or some kind of raid kind of thing. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for me. So with video editing, you kind of go down like the slippery slope, right? Because it's like you see all these challenges, and you want to conquer these challenges, and then you see little progress, and you're like, hey. Um, and it's not healthy. This is just my little glimpse. This is my second edited video, and I'm already getting this kind of thing like, oh, geez, Erica, man, you got to really get this on point. You got to get better at this. Either that or you're going to be one of those people. It's like freaking sun up to sundown thinking about your freaking video. And yeah, so I was telling Lewis that I want to make like one edited video a week. And just because like I truly want to make a nice video. I don't expect my video to get a lot of views or anything like that, but I want to expand my talents. And I think sometimes like I've been using OBS as one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't have to do video editing. Let's be real here, right? If making a stream on OBS is so much easier than editing a video, and I get to interact with you guys too. So if I just like, let's say I'm taking a break from video editing, I just like turn on OBS and I'm like, okay, you guys, yes, you guys see Google Images again. But I get a read chat, and I get to just like hear from you guys. So let's see over here. Yeah. So 10 minutes max. And it's tough. You know what the worst thing is too? I shouldn't say this, but even for me, I don't know if it's just because I've gotten so used to this 10-minute thing, or maybe it's because I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos because I like learning from other content creators. I like learning new things. But I also like looking at their video production. I don't look at like the large budget scale people because like obviously right if you have like a professional studio it's like frick I'm not willing to have like a professional studio setup. I'm just being real here. Like one of those people who have like a microphone right in front of them and then they're just like talking like kind of like those news those newscaster kind of political commentator kind of people. Yeah, like I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like that. That's just me. But I like showing things and splicing things and putting things here and there. I think that's a lot more fun than just watching me talk, just watching me myself talk. And I think after a while, like if I kept editing myself, I might get tired of seeing myself. I'd be like, damn it, Erica, frick, you gotta watch another freaking video of yourself and edit the damn video too. Not self-hating, but just like we'll see. We'll see. Maybe my thoughts will change. Maybe if I, who knows? But uh, so yeah. Let's see. Make an ASMR video eating European chocolates and cookies. Oh my goodness. That I don't know. Like that Nick Cotto avocado guy. You know him? Like he used to be a skinny, fit person, and he just like ballooned up, and I was just like. Now, of course, like I have zero desire to be like him, but still, it's like I don't follow his channel very much, but whenever I hear about him, it's always not in a flattering light, and it makes me sad. Like I understand this guy probably has millions upon millions of dollars. He's gained a massive amount of weight, and he's, I'm assuming, right, a multi-millionaire. But it's like you make so much money, why don't you just freaking stop, right? Stop for let's say 2 months, or put in old footage of you because I'm sure, right? I'm sure you can easily make a catalog of that stuff, right? Just gorge yourself, and I shouldn't say this, but like gorge yourself for 2 weeks, make a video, release a video once every week, and then just go on a diet plan or something, and no one's gonna know none the wiser. No one's gonna know when the hell when you ate that Subway sandwich thing, all right? It's like you don't date the videos. But that kind of thing, it's like, oh. I don't get it. Maybe it's like I don't have that mentality, but for some YouTubers where they clearly are putting their health at risk just for the views, but they're already freaking rich. It's like you could just like not you could just retire. You could live off of freaking interest or something. You don't have to just do this kind of stuff. But maybe, greed is such a powerful thing that's the reason why he continues to do this kind of stuff. The same thing with freaking Eugenia, for instance, right? I'm sure she's pretty freaking rich. Like everybody knows who she is, but it almost seems like, and maybe it's just me. Like I understand the stuff that she's going through, like the stuff that she won't acknowledge. But it's like, what is the point of this? Like, are you addicted to the fame? Is that it? Do you want to get the donations and have people constantly asking you about your health? Is your health or your lack of health the only reason why people are watching her channel? It's like that. It's a sad thing. Like when I think about her, it's like the only freaking thing I can think about that she talks about or that I know about her is her health issue. And I'm not gonna say what it is, but she doesn't like for. Well, I will tell you what it is. It's like she doesn't consume anything. She's clearly wasting away on stream. The people who watch her live streams, she gets donations from people begging her to drink water because she'll do these 8-hour streams and she doesn't drink any water. And that just is surreal to me because like if you guys watch any of my streams, like I'm always like drinking water. You hear me refilling the water. My throat hurts, if I talk too much, and I can't imagine how she's doing these streams without drinking any liquid. And people say she does things like body check herself and she doesn't want to drink any water because she'll gain like water weight and stuff like that. I'm like, for frick's sake, she's like, like if anything happens to her, like I understand, like yeah, she's a YouTuber, yeah, I don't know if she got demonetized from YouTube or not, but it's not freaking worth it. It's not. What's the point of having all that money if you're gonna be 6 feet under? Like there's no point. There's really no point. And same thing with that Nick Cotto avocado guy. So yeah, those YouTubers, they're incredibly famous, but I don't understand why people watch them. I really don't. Yeah, that's what I was telling. That's what I was telling Lewis. I said I want to make one edited video. Can you imagine if I had to edit that, like one video, one edited video a week? Because that way I'm constantly improving my skills. It's like I don't have any desire, right? I don't have any desire to like pump out a video every day, but I want to be comfortable with it because, like, let's say I did want to make a video out of the blue, and I did feel like, oh, let me do some video editing. I could just make that edited video and I won't have to rack my brain out. But I'm being very open about the process because if anybody here, right, I only have 15 people watching right now, but if anybody here is saying like, oh, let me get into YouTube, video editing can't be that hard. If you are doing it for the money, or you think like, oh, you're just thinking like, I gotta stick by a timeline so I can crank out a video every way, and you're just like a total noob, you are gonna find that it's very stressful, in my opinion. It could be very stressful because you're gonna get yourself into this situation where you think everybody just like skates into video editing and making a nice edited footage, and then you'll see yourself and you'll think like, oh man, I spent 6 hours editing this video and it still sucks. Or worse, right? You get like a low amount of views and then you get so disheartened by your channel that you just give up. And a lot of, like, I see people where they have some pretty good videos, and for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. It's like after like a couple months or like 5 months, if their YouTube channel doesn't break out, it's like they fall off the freaking face of YouTube. It's like, dude, they made a really nice thumbnail. They had the lighting down. They had the editing down. Like it's really good quality. But I guess it's like the money wasn't there, so they're like, screw it, I don't want to do YouTube anymore. And I've seen a few of those channels, and I can't remember it off the top of my head because I don't like subscribing to channels that are like a graveyard, for lack of a better word. It's like they haven't posted a video for like 1 or 2 years. It's like, what happened? They were making a video like every 2 weeks, and then they just stopped. I think it's just because they didn't see the point to it. I don't think these people, maybe it's like they got into it and they held on because they thought it was going to be like boatloads of money, and then afterwards they just gave up because they weren't sincerely interested in making YouTube videos, or right, they rationalized it and they said, well, what's the point of me making a video if I'm getting a low amount of revenue anyway? So yeah, I think nowadays, and I'm not gonna say for everybody, but I think nowadays, like some people, they might think like, oh yeah, everybody's on YouTube. Yeah, let me get a piece of that pie too. But yeah, I would say if you want to make a YouTube video or YouTube channel, don't assume you're gonna be like the next frickin' PewDiePie or anything like that. Like that is like one in like many million kind of thing. And a lot of channels, like some of these channels that are really big, like they didn't blow up in like 4 months or something, right? It's like they've been around for like many years. They've been around for, let's say, 7 years or 10 years, or people have known them for a long time. There's this one guy that I do follow on. I've heard about it. He has this thing called like Scooby's Workshop. He does workout stuff. And I found his YouTube channel recently, but I remember reading about his content back in, I think, 2011 or so. I think 2011, and that was like 10 years ago, right? But he has such a like a big fan following, and he has a bunch of success because he's been doing this thing for over 10 years. Yeah, I believe it was 2011 because I remember hearing about the guy when I was in college, so that was around 2011. So, yeah, it's not like an success things. Like you got to think about it too, right? Like very few people who get into, let's say, YouTube, they stay for 10 years. I know, like for instance, right? Eli has been on YouTube for quite some time. Lewis has been on YouTube for quite some time, and yeah. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, Eli did not get his gold play button, and I think it's such a freaking disgrace. Like he worked so hard. I don't know why they can't send him a freaking gold play button. So many people know who he is in the tech field, right? And like, give the man his freaking gold play button. It doesn't cost YouTube that much money to send out a gold play button, but it's like there's just some. I shouldn't say it because YouTube's gonna, I don't want an algorithm, but YouTube, they really should reward him because that guy is like he's been working at it for so freaking long, educated so many people. It saddens me. It saddens me that Eli doesn't have his gold play button, and he's a nice guy too. I've met him in person, had dinner with him with Lewis, and yeah, he should be getting his gold play button. Yeah, I don't understand how come Eli didn't get his gold play button. Like I sincerely do not understand it. It's not like he just popped out of YouTube like 30 days ago or something, right? It's like anybody who was like watching his videos, they would see he has a wealth of information out there, and he had over 1 million subscribers, honestly earned. But for whatever reason, they didn't give him the gold play button. But I've also heard that, yeah, YouTube has a discretion where they say they can pick and choose who gets a play button. So just because you hit 1 million subscribers doesn't mean they'll automatically give it to you. I'm like, frick. Like, I understand it. Maybe they feel like some people, they don't have the content that they want. Maybe it's just some, I don't know, some stupid content like, reading the phone book or something. Maybe they felt like that isn't good enough content. Maybe they thought like maybe these people paid for 1 million subscribers. Who knows? Like, I understand that. But for someone who's been on the platform for many years, like, why wouldn't you give them that? You know how much ad revenue YouTube probably made off of his videos over the years, right? Because he's been doing this for so long. They definitely made enough money to freaking pay for the gold play button. Like, give the man his freaking gold play button. Yeah, gold play button is 1 million subscribers. Oh yeah, yeah. I've got to the freaking Subway guy. I forgot his name, but yeah, I keep getting him in my freaking recommended. I don't know how the hell he got in the freaking good graces of the YouTube algorithm. But you want me to be honest? I've clicked on his videos and I watched the whole freaking video. I think it's entertaining, but yeah, he popped up on everyone's stream. I think he said like in like a freaking short amount of time, he got to 1 million subscribers. But yeah, I gotta admit, like his content it's short, it's sweet, and I like it. I like it. Oh, Serpenzo. How many subscribers does Serpenzo have? Like, I think everybody knows him, but I hope he has 1 million subscribers, and if he doesn't, yeah, if he has 1 million subscribers, I hope he got the play button, and if he doesn't have 1 million subscribers, I hope he gets it soon, because it's like everybody freaking knows his name. Oh, TikTok. Oh, TikTok following. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he has a lot of freaking short videos. I think he works at this is like he works at Cold Stone and he works at Subway, right? You know what the funny thing is too? It's like, yeah, even if he makes like buku bucks, like lots of big money, it's like I feel like he can never quit Subway and he can never quit Cold Stone because it's like what would he do if he didn't work at Subway and Cold Stone, right? For his videos. Like people watch him because they're like, "Oh, look, it's the Subway guy again." So if he said like, yeah, let me talk about something, it would kind of lose its charm if it wasn't at Subway or Cold Stone. And I like watching the Subway thing and the Cold Stone thing. In fact, it makes me want to eat some ice cream right now. Yeah, I kind of want to eat some now, or go to Subway. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's freaking 7:30. How the hell did it get to 7:30 already? I'm freaking losing my life. I'm losing my life. I woke up with a freaking game plan to edit this video, and now it's 7:30, and yeah, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna just like wind down with the video editing. But yeah, so I'm gonna be hard at work with my video editing. If you guys wonder how come I'm doing less streams over the next couple of days, know that I'm probably racking my brain out with this freaking video. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna look at this and you'll be like, "Really? She spent so long?" I'm like, "Yeah, I tried. I was trying to think of ways to make my video look nice, and just being transparent over here. Even though it looks simple, like from outside in, I look at it and I'm like, Erica, it doesn't look like you spend that freaking long editing it." But it's going to take me a long time. But I hope, right? I hope in the future, as some people had mentioned in stream, that it is easier and I do become faster at it. I'm sure I will be faster at it. It's just like a matter of time. It's like freaking running, right? You run a little, and then maybe you run like half a mile, and then you run one eighth of a mile, then 1/4 of a mile, then half a mile, then 3/4 of a mile, and then 1 mile, and eventually your mile gets faster, but then sometimes you plateau, right? And I'm thinking the same thing will definitely happen with video editing. I'm not too familiar with video editing. Lewis offered to teach me DaVinci Resolve. I told him no way, no way, because I am a through and through a MacBook user. I tried learning DaVinci Resolve. I tried looking at those YouTube tutorial videos. I couldn't understand it. So iMovie is going to be probably the thing for me, at least for now. Maybe if I feel comfortable with video editing, maybe one day I'll move over to DaVinci, but I have a good feeling that I'll probably just switch over to like Final Cut Pro or something. And that's like $300 software, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now I'm just kind of talking about editing video, but right, maybe in the future I'll really like editing video. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll, instead of seeing it as like, oh, I can't believe I spent 25 minutes, so freaking long editing a 25-minute video about repotting a plant. Maybe I'll just think, hey, I can't wait to edit the video and show you guys a nicer package thing. I really like live streaming for you guys, and I like showing you guys around, like I did yesterday at that bougie market. But what I'm very aware of is the video quality when I'm live streaming isn't as good as when I record video. So if I record it straight to my phone, the quality is so much better than my live streaming footage. And I don't know if it's because of data. I don't know if it's because it's using YouTube streaming software. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a Wi-Fi thing. Because I know some people, they do live streams and they do it indoors. And it's like when Lewis does it at home, it's like fine, right? But when I'm walking out on the street doing this kind of live streaming thing, like sometimes it looks like total crap. It's like you look at it and you're like, oh gosh, it looks like she's inside of a potato or something. And like when I'm out, right? It's like I don't see that. That's the other thing too. Like I don't realize how bad the quality is until I get home and I look at the footage. Even yesterday, like when we were looking at the camera when we were around Sheepshead Bay, I thought the quality looked fine. I thought the audio was fine. And then we got home and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks terrible. Like, oh, wow, this is so crappy. Like I said, right, there is a sizable difference between live streaming versus recorded footage. So going with recorded footage, I feel like it'll be more enjoyable for you guys. And when I look back at my video, I'd be like, okay, good. You guys can actually see like the stuff that I saw, and it'll be the quality that I saw it in. So yeah, sometimes when I look at my videos when I'm live streaming, I just kind of cringe because I'm like, oh, I didn't intend for you guys to see that potato footage. And it looks really bad. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, Final Cut Pro is got like just like DaVinci. Yeah, so if I could find, like, the best thing I would like to do is I would like to live stream and have it be really sharp quality, but it seems like I just can't freaking do it. And then also when I live stream, you guys know, right? It's like I have to deal with like data interruptions, warbling. I don't want to say warbly, but it's just like it cuts out, or you got some sort of distortion over there. And sometimes you guys are like, oh, the audio's terrible. I'm like, what do you mean the audio's terrible? Like, we didn't do anything to it. So now, right, because some of you guys watched Lewis's live random stream. So Lewis, when we go out, because Lewis has like a 360 camera. It's pretty cool. And I told him to freaking change the title to say 360 video. But if you look on his live random channel, he has this 360 video, and you could actually move around and watch him. Let me find the video, for instance. You can actually watch around and scroll to see us, and I think that's really cool. So yeah, he doesn't do any edited video. Let me show you guys this one. But yeah, he has to put 360 in the title, because I know even for me, like if I didn't know any better, I wouldn't know it's a 360 video. Hold on. It's a really cool camera. But of course, right, this is not live stream, this is also recorded. And the recording takes frickin' forever, because it's like YouTube, when you upload footage, it doesn't happen instantly. Let me show you guys this one. Oh, look at this. Here's a freaking ad. Oh, look, there's my video on the side.
He smelled it. He was like, what does that smell? It smells like Chinese baby formula.
So I got these glasses.
There's
look at this.
That we love about
okay, wait, hold up a second. We gotta watch this Little Robot ad, okay? We have to watch it. I keep getting freaking Little Robot ads. I'm like, freaking Little Robot, I've already have one of your Little Robots. But let's watch this.
Our Oscar.
Yeah, except for scooping his litter box.
Well, then we tried the Litter Robot, and now we never have to scoop litter again.
Oscar is not Oreo Cat. It's like every day you have Oreo Cat with his poop, you have to wipe down that machine, the inside. Sorry.
This thing is amazing. It's self-cleaning, and unlike others
See, that's the same Litter Robot we have.
we've tried, the Litter Robot actually works.
After Oscar leaves the box, a timer counts down, allowing the litter to clump before the self-cleaning cycle begins. As the globe rotates, the litter robot separates the clumps from the clean.
Oh, hold up! You see this? You see this? You see how nice thing? I know this is an advertisement, you guys. I know it's like it's not even authentic. You notice like it's a freaking rendering, right? There's a reason why it's a rendering, because if this was a real litter box, you would see poop and urine stuck to the bottom of that freaking black liner.
Litter, dropping the waste into a carbon filter drawer below, leaving a clean bed of litter for Oscar every time he uses it.
All we do is empty the drawer and add fresh litter. That's how easy it is.
It really helps to reduce odor. I mean,
Reduce odor. Sorry, you guys. Look at Litter Robot. Look on r/Litter Robot. Lots of people complain about the scent.
we wouldn't even know we had a cat.
Oh.
No, we definitely know we got 3 cats. Okay, you walk in the door, even with the freaking filter on yesterday, even with 2 air filters plus Fresh Wave, I could clearly smell that there was a litter box in there.
Oh, and there's no dirty paws on my countertop.
No dirty paws. Hold up. Oreo stepped in urine yesterday. I don't blame the Little Robot. I think Oreo just has a bad habit of stepping in his own urine ball.
It's because there's always a clean bed of litter waiting for my little guy.
I thought that was going to apply to Oreo, but it didn't.
App lets us monitor usage, review notification history. It notifies us when
I don't have that thing set up.
it needs to be emptied.
I know what you're thinking. This is a lot of information to get from a litter box, but it is really helpful. Like when we were notified that Oscar had a drastic increase in use, we called our vet. After a few tests, we found out that he had a urinary tract infection. Without the Litter Robot, we might never have known.
Okay, that's legit if you have 1 cat. If you have 3 cats, then yeah, hard to tell.
We love it. Oscar loves it.
And we can spend more time loving on Oscar.
And no time scooping litter. All I did was order online, litterrobot.com. I got free shipping.
Thanks, Litter Robot.
Thanks, Litter Robot.
Okay, you guys, I had to show you guys that, because yeah, if you guys have been following my channel, I've been talking all about the Litter Robot. This is a $500 litter box. You can see how their marketing is. Everybody's all nice and smiley, and here I am hitting the box with the freaking Glandex wipes. It's very good at cutting poop.
Filled with plastic.
Okay, so this is Lewis's thing, his little stream. Let's get it over to, let's do 5K. Hopefully my computer doesn't explode. So it's a 360 video, so it's really cool that you can turn around. You can move it 360. Okay, hold up. Maybe Clio 2 can't hold this. Because I'm streaming with OBS too, right? I imagine YouTube ain't too happy. Okay, here we go. See, you can see me. So these are my motion sickness glasses. And here's Lewis. See that? So you can look up and you can look down and things like that. Yeah, so I have my glasses case. I have to wear 100% cotton. So in case you guys are wondering, how come Eric always wears like this kind of clothes? My skin does not like synthetics, at least for the time being. So I'm stuck wearing t-shirts and flannel. Mmm. They're UV glasses. He uses them for soldering, I believe. He likes them. I don't know why he doesn't like wear regular sunglasses. I have no idea. Like I think he looks like Cyclops wearing them. You know Cyclops from freaking X-Men? Yeah, and then there's my motion sickness glasses, which makes me look okay, here's the thing about the motion sickness glasses that I'm going to tell you guys about. So I bought these glasses, right, on Amazon. And the link is over here somewhere. Yeah, my goggles are over here if you guys want to check it out. This freaking glasses, I think it's $17, and they had so much 5-star ratings that I thought, oh, okay, you know, let me buy it. It sounds like it's, some people swear it works, right? So I got them, and immediately after I opened them up, I saw they had a coupon inside that says, hey, if you give a 5-star review and you take a picture of you using them, we'll give you $3 back. And I couldn't help but think like, man, maybe that's why they got so much good ratings. Personally for me, those glasses, I can't tell you, I can't tell you how well they work because towards the end of the day, I don't know, well, you guys probably didn't notice this, but I actually went to sleep really early yesterday because by the time we got home, I had the glasses on. I had a huge headache. So, yeah, I slept at like 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. because it's just like my head was pounding. And I didn't feel nauseous. I just had a really bad headache. So does the glasses work? Can't say, but it still seems I'm susceptible to freaking car sickness. But yeah, thankfully it happened on our way back and not our way over there. But I was drinking water, I ate a bunch of food, and yeah, for whatever reason, I was like, my head was hurting, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just need to lie down and close my eyes. So I'm still trying to find a cure for motion sickness. I bought these like anti-nausea wristband thingy-majingies, so we're gonna try that one too. Motion sickness, they have like ginger gum. I've tried that. That doesn't really work. I tried these goofy-looking goggles. I want to say maybe they partially work, but it's not 100%. And these goggles, as funny as they look, so they have this blue liquid inside them. The idea is that when, let me show you this one. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me show you over here. I'll click on that link. You guys can see exactly which one I have. And see this? So it has this blue liquid in here. And while you move, it moves with you. So it's supposed to work really well. But for me, it's like, I don't know. It's like they don't have any sun protection in here. So that's why I had to wear sunglasses with this, because me in the car without sunglasses, like I don't know why they don't have any sunglass protection. I don't like being in a car. I don't like being out when it's sunny without sunglasses. So yeah, when you move, the liquid moves with you. But here's the other thing. Like I understand you look forward, but come on the side. Like if I'm looking forward, I don't see anything on the side. Maybe they think if I look at the corner of my eye, I still need to see that liquid. Who knows? Who knows? But This stuff, it also smells strongly of like paint. It smells like either like some sort of strong plastic smell or like a paint fumes. It's yeah, you got to air it out for sure. So yeah, see, people, yeah, see, so some people say like it really does work, but the freaking smell off of it, oh, not good, not good. So I can't tell you how well these things work because I still came home with a headache, but I didn't feel nauseous. That was the upside about it. Yeah, so I gotta find a good motion sickness thing because I don't like getting motion sick. I was telling Lewis, I said, look, I don't mind traveling around to the country, but I don't like Greyhounds and I don't like cars. If I was to hop on a plane, I don't mind that. I don't get motion sickness on a plane, but it's like going in a car, like twisting, turning, not being able to like walk around, at least on a plane, right? You can stretch your legs every so often. On a car. You can get out of the car every so often, but it's like yeah, I don't get motion sickness on a plane. I just get motion sickness on the freaking Greyhound and car. Oh, but and I also don't get motion sickness on Amtrak. So Amtrak, I'm totally fine. It's just car and Greyhound that does it for me. Let's see here. Really, danger sensomatic glasses? Seriously? That sounds like some kind of futuristic thing. Let's see what this is. What is this? Oh, that's not actually Japan. I was like, wait a second, is that? No, yeah, let's see. It's an inner eye ear problem, eye problem. I don't know. Some people say I don't understand motion sickness too well. I've heard that they say that if your body is moving, if your body is moving but you know you're consciously not moving, that causes motion sickness. So if the whole point of the glasses is like if you wear the glasses, right, and you can see the water, the blue liquid moving, then you should not have motion sickness. But my thinking is, if that's true, why do people feel well, actually no. I was gonna say, so people who get motion sickness on a boat, it's because they don't recognize they're moving? Is that it? I don't know. Uh I heard of Hitchhike. I haven't read the book. But yeah, just usually I'm okay if I sit in the front, but for whatever reason, like I'm not okay sitting in front of a car anymore. I used to think I used to be fine. Like sitting in the back gives me really bad. Like I just, oh my gosh. Like me coming from, let's say, JFK Airport or LaGuardia to Brooklyn, that's about an hour long car ride. I wanted to like lose my cookies both time. It was absolutely terrible. And the thing is like if you get an Uber, you can't tell them to pull over, right? So you just gotta like hold it in. And thankfully, it's like I'm consciously aware because I don't eat that much on a plane. It's like, okay, Erica, if anything comes out, it's not gonna be too much because all you basically did was water fast most of it, or you had like a really light breakfast or so. But motion sickness is just freaking terrible. Bodum. So, Hannah, do you have any good ideas for motion sickness? I'm open to hearing. I heard people say Dramamine, but they have like all sorts of things. You know what else they have? They have this like freaking well, not 500. They have this like a $200 wristband for motion sickness. Motion sickness. See this? It's like $229. I don't even know if this freaking thing works. I don't even know how this damn thing works. But I got this, so I have Dramamine. I have it somewhere. But I took this, I bought this like nausea relief. You see these bands? This acupuncture one? I bought this. It just came in today. And then I have my goofy looking glasses. And yeah, from there, what is there left? Goofy looking glasses, which I already own, acupuncture, which I just got, and Dramamine, and these two things. Yeah. There's not too much remedies for this stuff. Sea legs. Yeah, oh, look at this thing, you guys. This thing. I bought it because look, you got like freaking 20,000 reviews. I was like, you know what? Frick it. I'll try it. I'll try it. I don't think this is gonna work. But I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try this. So I have this already in the apartment. We will see how this thing works. If this is good, I guess I gotta just keep pressing my wrist. I don't know. See, it's supposed to be some acupuncture point. See? So it's supposed to reduce the incidence of nausea by 53% to 23%. Maybe it works, and I'm not gonna diss it because it seems like there's a bunch of people who swear by it. See? I have the gum. The gum doesn't work on me. I also have ginger chews, and the ginger chews didn't work on me. Oh my gosh. Room with a hanging bench on it where the room rotated around it. Oh my goodness. The acupuncture is this part over here. It's supposed to hit this pressure point. See this? But I bought it, so I'm willing to try it. We'll see. You know, does these little C-bands plus my goggles work good? Maybe that's a combination. If it doesn't work, you guys will definitely hear about it, and I'll do a review video about it, talking about it. Like, yeah, maybe 20,000 people. Maybe it worked for 20,000 people, but for me, maybe it doesn't. I understand that something that works for someone doesn't necessarily work for everyone, right? So what is the sea legs thing? I don't see anything. What is the sea legs thing? Are you talking about C-band? Alright. Oh, sea legs. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's in the UK. Oh, Dramamine. Okay, it's in Dramamine. You see? Pretty similar. Acupressure. Okay, my bad. Acupressure, not acupuncture. Yeah. But yeah, you know what? I went on a boat once, and I remember it was pretty choppy, and I just took so much freaking ginger tablets, and I was fine. But maybe I gotta take ginger pills. Maybe that will help. Ginger pills with all my goofy glasses plus my acupressure thing. I don't really want to get $200 wristband for this sort of stuff. Where's that $200 wristband? See this relief band? Like, I don't even think this would be. Maybe I'm just hating over here, but look at this one. relief band. How does this work? Let's see. Look at the prices of these things, like, frick. I wish this stuff was cheaper. Like, if this was like 30 bucks or something, that wouldn't be too bad. Over 85% effective. So you gotta find your area, then you apply a gel, and then you activate it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. You can get skin irritation. Yeah, I probably, with my skin issues, probably not a good issue for me to. I have a. Maybe I'm just being overtly sensitive over here, but I really don't want to freaking risk getting a rash on anything. They said it probably provides a minor distraction because you feel shocked every couple seconds. Oh no. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the worst thing about motion sickness is it's like you get this pounding headache or you feel like you're nauseous and it's just like you feel like your head is gonna explode. And I seldomly get headaches. So yeah, whenever I get motion sickness or whenever I have like this kind of stuff in a car, I always know, yeah, it's not because I'm prone to headaches, it's because of the freaking car. So yeah. Ah, okay, okay. See, this amazing for nausea, but gave me a terrible rash. Oh no. Oh, oh my God! This freaking triggers it out of me. Yeah. So my skin is looking so much better. And yeah, I am still a little itchy, like on my chest, even now. But it's getting better and better and better, for sure. It's like every day I see it's improving. So I still deal with like a little itchiness, but it's way less than before. Now here's a big kicker, right? I know that's I what I realize is I notice like cat hair definitely inflames my skin. Like if it's like so that's why I've been really adamant about grooming the cats a lot. And I just don't understand it. It's like I think my skin got so sensitive to the point for whatever reason, right? It's like synthetics cause my skin to get itchy, and just like the cat hair makes it get worse. So I'm always like combing the cats. Oreo looks beautiful now, and hitting them with dander spray, dander wipes, and yeah, I didn't actually comb the cats today. I just realized I was so busy with video editing. So this is a good time to comb. I already combed Oreo, but and I sprayed them, but I still got to do Clinton and Berry for sure. I want to comb them twice a day. I didn't yesterday. I fell asleep, so I didn't get to comb them before I went to sleep. But I want to comb them about 2 or 3 times a day, and that way the cat hair is definitely lessened. I'm also making sure that I've already cleaned the air filters as well. We have a HEPA filter, so on the back, like sometimes cat hair gets stuck on it. So I'm thinking about like maybe once every week or once every month, I open it up and I just vacuum the freaking thing. So if there's any cat hair, yeah, if there's any cat hair, then I'm able to just prevent it from blocking the air filter. Yeah. Yeah, so Hannah, I'm gonna try my little acupressure thing and see how that thing works. But yeah, we already have Dramamine. I've just been kind of like hesitant about taking the Dramamine because yeah, I've taken Dramamine before. I feel like it's a little strong for me. So I was hoping that if I just put these freaking goggles, I'd be okay. Yeah. So I don't get motion sickness if I drive. But keep in mind, I don't get motion sickness in Hawaii. I only got motion sickness in New York. I think part of it is like Hawaii is such a small little island that if I'm in the car, it's usually for no more than 15 or 20 minutes. Versus in New York, you could be on the road for like 2 hours or so. They have a non-drowsy one, if I remember correctly, or a less drowsy one, but I might be remembering things wrong. The patch? Are you referring to, just so that I get this down, because yeah, I might just, let's see, the patch is this one, right? This MQ motion sickness patch? Look at that. Put it behind your ear or navel just 10 minutes before. Okay, you know what? I'll get the patch. I'll get this patch. People are gonna listen to me like, what? What patch? The freaking motion sickness patch, you guys. I'll try the patch. Thank you, Hannah. I'll pick it up. I'll let you guys know how it is. So next time I go in a car, I'll take the freaking motion sickness patch, and I will also take my acupressure thing. And if I still feel car sick with the glasses, the acupressure, and the patch, then all three of them don't work. But if it works, and right, I can start eliminating them. I can take away the motion sickness glasses. I think the motion sickness glasses don't really work that well on me, to be frank. I think they work, but not as well as I want them to, because I don't feel nauseous, but I definitely had a headache. Like I said, I don't normally sleep at 10 p.m. It's just, I just came home and then I was so tired I didn't even freaking brush my teeth. I was like, oh, I gotta lie down. I have a huge headache. Yeah. So that stuff, yeah, those glasses still ended up with a headache. Lewis does want to go traveling to see his dad within the next couple weeks or so, and that is about a 1,000-mile trip. And yeah, I don't know. I'm all like, I think this is my worry. Like, I worry that, for me to go on, let's say, like a 40-mile trip or 60-mile trip, it's not that bad. I think the farthest we've gone is like 169 miles or 160 miles, right, one way. But to go 1,000 miles, I'm just a little worried, because just like that distance is like, right? If you're going on a 1,000-mile trip, that's some real freaking distance to be in a car. Oh, Dramamine patches. Oh, okay. Okay. Dramamine patches. Okay, I'll pick up the Dramamine patches. I thought you meant the herbal patches. Or maybe I'll pick up both. So yeah, we'll see. I'll try the herbal patches, and if that doesn't work, then I'll try the Dramamine patches. Because then I can tell you, right, all the freaking non-prescription stuff, or not the non-medicated stuff doesn't work. The natural placebo kind of thing, or non-medicine ones. Yeah. Placebos only work if you don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, I thought, like, I gave the glasses a shot, right? But I wasn't expecting to, like, end up with a freaking pounding headache. At least I wasn't feeling nauseous. That's a good thing. I wasn't feeling nauseous, but definitely had a headache. No, I don't want to. You know why I don't want to drive? First of all, right? I don't want to freaking crash the car. And if that car gets damaged, yeah, I'm not going to feel too happy if I'm the one who crashes car. So that's just my thoughts about it. So, but yeah, 1,000 miles is pretty killer, and that's why I kind of want to make sure that I have a lot of things. But then also, right, if I still feel sick after trying all this stuff, then yeah. Like I told Lewis, I have no problem traveling. I have zero problem traveling if we take a plane there, right? To get from like New York to where his dad lives, I don't mind taking a plane there at all. But to drive 1,000 miles, right? That's the thing that worries me. Like, I don't mind taking a plane over there, renting a car, and then drive within that area. Because then it's like, okay, you don't have to cross like 1,000 miles, you would just say like, okay. But the thing is that he wants to go on a car trip, and it's obviously much cheaper to use the car than catch a plane. So yeah. Um, in trade, I don't know. I really, really can't say about the hardener for the white paint. So this is what happened, okay? So with the paint situation, he got the paint in, and then he asked me, he said, do you want to do this for me? And I said, when do you want me to paint your car, right? Work on the scratches. And he says, how about now? And I said, I didn't want to do it because when he told me that, right, I was streaming the cat litter box, that 6-hour stream where I was showing the cat litter box, the litter robot. And I told him, I said, look, I don't wanna end my stream because I have a few of you guys watching that stream. So he decided, he didn't want to wait the next day, and he wanted to just do it himself. So I told him, I said, we can do it tomorrow, but he insisted, he says, if you say you're going to do it tomorrow, Erica, then it'll never happen. And that's why he just did it himself. And I don't know how he did it. I truly don't know how he did it. But he says that he followed the instructions, and the white pearl paint or something wasn't sticking on, or it wasn't drying. I don't know if he put it on too thick. Like I said, I wasn't there. I was at home, but yeah, but it didn't work out. It's like he wasn't happy with it, and I don't know if it's because of the small freaking paintbrush or the paint. The pearl paint was supposed to match, but as you guys saw in the instructions, it says like if it's not good, then you can redo it. So I have no idea. I have no idea how this thing was, but you can see, like, really it's like putting white out on it, but he says the pearl paint didn't stick on. But yeah, I told him, I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal if it has a scratch, but he wants to get it fixed. So he got a price quote from Auto Shop to get it fixed. What do you mean? What do you mean when he's liable to get my channel shut down? What community post? What are you talking about? Lewis's community post? Or someone else's community post? Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out. This one? One moment, let me check the community. No, this doesn't. No. No, you have to be talking about his regular thing. Let's see, channels. What? He doesn't have his own channel? Look at this, Lewis Ross Memorial. I love that handsome kid. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming you're talking about Lewis's channel? Oh, his main. Okay, let me look at the community post. He told me he wrote something about me, something about Clinton. Oh, for frick's sake. Okay, the cruelty displayed is unimaginable. Erica's trying to edit video instead of streaming them. She needed a sound effect for an angry mouse. She took a greenie, held in front of her, and then... Okay, well, hold up a second. Hold up a second. So I'm going to correct over here, okay? So if you guys ever are familiar with Clinton, what he does is as soon as I bring out the greenies, he'll start meowing. So for instance, right? I have the drawer right next to me. You'll see how quickly he starts meowing. See? See, I didn't even close the door yet. So in the morning, he's a lot more. He gets morning greetings. He's a lot more loud versus at the evening because he never had food for about 8 hours or so. So with that, right? So what I did is I had the voice recorder on, and I can show you guys the footage. Just like 36 seconds of a cat meowing. Like, that's it. Actually, you know what? Let me play it for you guys. Let me play it for you guys in case anyone's wondering how this thing sounded like. Say voice. Here we go. 36 seconds. You hear the greetings container.
Soundbite, Clinton. You're evil. What? I didn't want to clip it off of YouTube, so. You're evil. You have so much yells. You are so evil.
See, so that was 20 seconds. So I already had the recorder on, right? That was 20 seconds of me having this thing on, opening the drawer, shaking the box, and you can hear, right? Even before this thing was outside of the box, right? He was meowing. Here, so I'm gonna start it over again in the beginning.
Okay, I needed a soundbite, Clinton.
You're evil.
So you can hear, right? 20 seconds, and then he gets the greenie, and yeah.
I didn't want to clip it off of YouTube, so.
You're evil.
You have so much yells.
You are so evil.
How am I evil? Thank you for the meow donation, Clinton.
So yeah, that was 36 seconds, and as much as some people might think that I withheld the greenies from him for a couple minutes, like, yeah, I read the community post. I can instantly send you guys the voice memo. If someone thinks that I withheld it for 10 minutes, I can take a freaking screenshot of this voice memo right now and show it to you guys. Yeah, so it's not like I was like, hold up, Clinton, let me get the perfect meow. I don't think 20 seconds of him having to wait for a greenie is anything wrong. I just didn't want to go through multiple hours of footage and trying to get the perfect meow from Clinton. That's all. So I just got like maybe, a little bit of meow, and he got a greenie. He always gets a greeting every morning. They always get morning greetings, so it's no big deal. Yeah, so I had it on the stool where I sit, and that was about, let's say, 3 feet. Yeah, maybe like actually maybe like 2 feet away from his head. And so yeah, he's really loud. Let's see the community post sentiments. A genius psychotic, but genius not. I'm not psychotic. Oh, jeez. You know what the scary thing is too? Like, just look at that. That's bullying. You know what the scary thing too is? It's like, if anybody, if anybody wanted to do this, it's like he meows so often throughout the day. It's like I know, but I know there would be some person who's like a real big cat fan, and they'll be like, "How dare you let this cat wait 20 seconds for his treat?" Understand, when I wake up in the morning, Oreo and Clinton are crying for food. Sometimes they cry for food at like 5 a.m. If I wake up at 5 a.m., they'll ask me for food at 5 a.m. If I wake up at 9, then they'll ask me for food. And yeah, it's like I don't even go to the bathroom first, right? I don't even brush my teeth first, and then kind of thing. I'm like, dude, you guys just ate like 8 hours ago. You guys don't. I know you guys aren't starving. So yeah, I haven't seen anything, thankfully, but yeah, hopefully nothing happens. Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah, I expect there to be a few people who are just like, oh my goodness, she's recording this cat, for his cries, and I'm like, that's just trying to give him a greeting, and he always goes all the time when he gets food. Like when he wants food, when he wants treats, he always does that kind of meow. It's so normal. He does about, I'd say anywhere like 15 to 20 a day. Um, but that's just the way he is. He's a pretty vocal cat, as you guys know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a copyright strike. But yeah, he's not gonna take the thing down. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, see that? Cancel. I know Christopher Kelly's just joking over her cancel Erica, but there might be one freaking person on freaking thing and be like, oh, Erica's an animal abuser. If she's doing that to Clinton, what else is she? Oh, for frick's sake. Like, use some common sense here. Yeah, I know. I know. They're gonna be like, oh well. Oh well. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. I know. I want to be like, okay, hold up, you guys. For anybody who thinks I am you know, the being a very cruel person, here's a 36-second audio of it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll upload that. Maybe I'll upload that. Hold on. Hold on. I wonder if I can upload the audio. Can I only upload the audio? I don't think I can. I think I have to get the. Yeah, I think I have to actually have a something else in there. Let's see. I'm just curious to see if I could. Let's see. Videos. It's not really a video though. It's an MP3. Yeah, I can't do it. It's not a video. Oh well. Yeah. Oriole's butt had to get wiped today. Lewis wiped his butt because Oreo, I don't know what the hell's. I used to record and play back my cats. Aw, and they went and tried to get the cats in the speakerphone. Oh. If you puke on Lewis when you get car sick, you can open this community post and say revenge. Oh, I don't want to puke in his car. Are you kidding me? If I puke in the car, I'd probably have to clean it up myself because he's not going to want to clean up my puke. So, yeah, I just got to make sure I puke in a bag or something. Now, I was thinking about uploading the 36 seconds sound clip of him meowing, but not. If I can't upload it, just like raw it is, then it's totally fine. Oreo, Oreo. I'm trying to find Oreo. Oreo. Yeah. Well, I gotta get going, so I will talk to you guys later. And yeah. If you guys, yeah, I just hope that if you guys, let's say you guys want to make a YouTube video, just like don't focus on monetization, don't focus on like trying to get the views or anything like that. Like for me, like you're probably gonna start small. And if you break out, that's a great thing. But if you don't break out, that doesn't mean your content is absolute crap, right? And I think it's very telling when certain YouTubers, right? They just like, you can see it's like they went all in for their content, and then maybe like after 6 months or something, it's like all their pretty content just, they stopped uploading because they just didn't see the point to it. And it saddens me. Like, I wish those people would continue, but for whatever reason, they don't. I've heard about some people saying, some people bitching about it, where they say they spend about like 20 hours a week doing video editing, and then they get they don't make that much money off monetization, because there's like certain topics that you don't really want to talk about, and these are topics that I've spoken on my channel, because like you don't get too much ad revenue, right? But for me, it's like when I think about my channel, I just think like, yeah, I'm getting like something like 25 cents a video, so I really don't really care too much if my 25-cent revenue goes down to like 12.5 cents, because I'm thinking like it's not that big of a deal. Or if I, instead of making like $1 revenue, maybe I only make 50 cents revenue. But for certain people, if they want to, let's say, have a successful channel, right, and they want to rake in that money, they're going to want to stay away from those kind of topics, right? They're going to want to stay with like the high profit revenue things, and it wouldn't be talking about things that stirs up like political sort of stuff, or of course, right, definitely not doing what I do, which is like streaming freaking news clips from a New York news station and then talk about it. Like, you don't really want to be talking about certain pointy weapons on stream for sure. You don't want to do that. Not good for your ad revenues. But yeah, but I feel like, yeah, sometimes it's like people think it's like so simple, and then if their heart's not into it, then they get dissuaded easily, and those are the kind of people, it's just like it gets to them, right? They think like, oh, I wanted to make this my full-time career, and yeah, I'm trying to make content that will appeal to everybody, and yeah, even though I have everything perfect, it's still not working out. And yeah, so YouTube, I feel like, yeah, the people, I think, this is me personally, I think the people who get far are the people who are genuinely, right from the beginning, they were genuinely interested in that thing, and they just thought like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this, because they're not just chasing the dollar sign solely. Like, I'm sure there are some content creators who definitely just chase the dollar signs, right? But it's not like they went into that thinking like they'd make a boatload of freaking money. So you don't get from, let's say, 10 subscribers all the way to like 15 million overnight, for sure. And it's also pressure, right? Because if you want to have like that YouTube channel where you get lots and lots of hits or millions of hits, you want to have content that's engaging. And you want to make sure that you have people's attention span throughout the whole time, whether it be for freaking jokes or animation or special effects. And for me, right, my channel, it's not like that. I see my analytics for my channel, and it's like I know that, yeah, a lot of people don't listen to the whole thing, and you know what? It's like, it's okay, because I just think like, yeah, if I want to make a channel where it's like I just like doing what I want to do, and if I want to make an edit video, I'll make a freaking edit video. But I'm not gonna just like feel like, oh, I gotta always make a perfect edited video, and yeah, if it's not perfect, then yeah, I suck. It's like I'm working on the edited video, but yeah, just gonna be real here. Yeah, the edited video, I'm just doing it because I just want to like learn skills, and I want to be able to make an edit video, not freaking curse at it all the time. But who knows? Maybe you guys will hear about. I hope not. I hope not. Probably will start even. Probably like a year from now, I'll still be cursing about edited video. I'll be like, oh, damn this freaking edited video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy higher quality and a little bit more stream now, not like a freaking 2 hour long edited video. I'd probably pull my hair out if I had to do 2 hours of edited video. I'd be like, no, too long, too long. Wow, Parte has this breakout video that got 484,000 views. Dang! Good job. Yeah. I think people really need to make content that they want to make out, and then from there, right, you can tailor it. So you can say, like, okay, well, maybe my video is getting a little too long. Maybe I need to work on maybe more focus. And that's what I do. It's like I'm very aware that my streams can get long, it can get rambly. And with the whole edited video, it makes me think, like, okay, what can I cut out? How can I make this more more streamlined, so if I was to watch this video, I can learn what I want to learn, and I don't feel like I'm going off this, like, off the beaten path kind of thing with my live streams. Even today when I was doing that little robot stream, as you guys remember, I felt like I looked at it, I was like, how the hell did this video freaking thing ended up so long? You see people when they do these edited things, it's so clear and concise. It's like, okay, there's this point and this point and this point, and that's it. Okay, thanks for watching it. And it's like, I don't really like, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't really like those streams. You know why? Because it's like, I feel like sometimes it's like, I don't know if I can trust it. That's just me. Sometimes, like, I hear only good things about things, or especially if you find out they were sponsored by, let's say, Little Robot, or they have an affiliate link to Little Robot. um, so you kind of think, like, yeah, maybe that's the reason. But for, like, things that I link, right? It's like I tell you guys how it is. I still might put a link over there, like motion sickness glasses. It's like, yeah, check it out. Maybe it'll work for you guys or something. But I don't think the motion sickness glasses work that well for me. I definitely didn't feel nausea, but I still had a headache. So, yeah, like something like Little Robot. I told you guys, like, they have a program where if you're an influencer, you can contact them, and maybe you guys can do a collaboration. I thought about it. And I brought it to Lewis, and I decided against it. I'd even reach out to Little Robot because I thought, oh crap, Erica, you have an Oreo cat. What are you gonna do if you have a sponsored post by Little Robot, right? If somehow they said, like, yeah, like, we'll give you a Little Robot for a discount or something, but you gotta make a video and you gotta talk about the good things about Little Robot. And yeah, we gotta approve it. That's a lot of the things with sponsorships from what I hear and what I hear about. It's like they don't just give you the money, or they don't give you the product and that's it, right? They might want to see the finished product. And I personally did not feel comfortable, even if, like, there was a discounted Little Robot involved, facing this kind of situation where it's like, oh crap, we got Oreo, and what if it doesn't work as well as I wanted it to, right? Then it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, the Little Robot's a freaking great buy. So yeah, that's why it's like I just thought, like, yeah, never mind, let's not pursue that. Because, like, if it's something like a freaking cat treat, I'm not too worried about that, right? But a freaking Little Robot, because it deals with poop, and I know how Oreo's poop is, yeah. So some people, right, it's like you see them do these video reviews, and they'll be like, oh, this is so great. But not too many people have a cat like Oreo cat. And it's like, maybe it's like I didn't see those videos, but I really want to make an edited video in about a month, and I want to make a edited video so it's straight and to the point, and I can say, this is my honest review about the Little Robot, and do I think that someone should purchase this? Spoiler alert, I don't think it's worth $500. So we'll see how it is in a month. Maybe I can get the odor control down. Like I've said, I wish it was a cheaper price point, but that's one of the reasons why I want to work on video editing, because I have made some review videos, and it did encourage people to maybe think twice about a purchase, or they do ask questions about a purchase. And for that kind of stuff, it's like, I don't mind it. If we're buying it for ourselves and it doesn't work out, or if it does work out, like, I don't mind sharing that kind of stuff. It's like, yeah. But for the Little Robot, right, it's like, unfortunately, it's like I can't wholeheartedly recommend it at the $500 price point, just because of the poop smell. It's like, that's kind of crazy. So, yeah, Milad, yeah, that guy. So that guy Milad, like, yeah, he better not quit his freaking Subway job or his Cold Stone Creamery job, because if he does, what's he gonna do? Hey everybody, this is me making a sandwich in my match. Doesn't have the same, it doesn't have that same kind of like, homely kind of feel to it, you know, like that genuine kind of like hardworking kind of guy feeling that the Subway thing, or like boy next door kind of thing feels like. You get that with the Cold Stone and the Subway. Yeah, yeah, that's the Subway guy who's like blowing up on YouTube. So he got like 1 million subscribers, and good for him for breaking out. Like a lot of people try to break out, and like the YouTube algorithm rewards certain people. But yeah, see, something like that. It's like, I think he just randomly made videos and people enjoyed it, so he kept making it, and then randomly, right? It's like he just broke out from there. So good on him. But I'm sure, right, people will see his success and they'd be like, oh, damn it, I gotta work at Subway now. Actually, you shouldn't work at Subway. Maybe you could work at Taco Bell or something. But then people would say, like, they're trying to copy Milad, so who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I don't know how the hell he grew super fast. I know his videos are way, way shorter than mine, so. But yeah, it's so straight to the point, and it's just like you see him working too, so it's like your eyes are engaged as well. So that's the cool thing about it. And I think it's like short enough so people can get engaged, and has just like these kind of feel good vibes about it. He also does things like if people visit his store or something, he gives them a free cookie. Yeah, see, I've watched this guy, like I said. I've watched maybe like 5 of his videos, but I think a lot of people did. A lot of people did. But yeah, good on him. Good on him. He seems like a nice guy. I think he was a nice. I like when I hear him talk and stuff. I think he's a genuinely nice guy. So I hope he stays nice and humble, and I hope he actually is nice and humble. I mean, like hearing him, I think he is. And yeah, I wish him a lot of success. I mean, the YouTube money, I mean, like, I don't know how much. I think he's millions and millions of views. That can be the freaking life changing money for someone. Winning the YouTube lottery, yes, winning the YouTube lottery. That is it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'll talk to you guys later, and yeah. Again, if you guys are wondering, why is Erica being kind of quiet tomorrow or something, it's me editing that video. I want to get it a fresh freaking pair of eyes, and I understand now. I understand why some people who edit videos, they only churn out like 1 video a week. Because as I mentioned, if I had to deal with this every freaking, if I had to churn out, if I felt like compelled to make a video like every day, and just think like, okay, I gotta wake up, record my video, and then edit my video and churn it out, and it's just me doing the editing. Oh my gosh, I would hate it so much. Really, really hate it, because I just like for me, right? How I am, I just feel so burned out. I'm like, oh, I gotta come up with content. Right? If you feel like you have to force yourself to make a video every day, which is what some content creators do. For me, like I make streams, but it's just kind of like impulsive. I don't time this kind of thing. I read an article and I share it with you guys, or I just kind of have this like a thought in my mind, and I'm just like, hey, run with it. But some people take the YouTube game very, very seriously, and when they make it very seriously, then yeah, they can get stressed out. And I don't get stressed out about my videos. I make them, and yeah, I look back at it. The only thing I'm kind of shocked is how freaking long they get. I'm like, oh, this is like turning into an audio book. But, right, if you guys listen to any of my videos, I highly, highly, highly recommend do some laundry. Clean around your place. You guys know my freaking images in the background when I'm using OBS doesn't change much, so feel free. Feel free to get some freaking chores done. Clean out your fridge. Go for a run or something. And at the end of my freaking mammoth long videos, you guys will feel like you're more productive in life. And maybe you guys can join in on chat if you are free, but sometime in the future if you guys have never ever joined chat. But if not, it's like if my videos serve as like one of those things you can kind of have, like, I don't want to say white noise, but like have playing in the background while you're focused on like maybe a task you didn't want to do, then go for it. Go for it. I try to get into the habit of like doing laundry while I'm streaming, but I didn't do that today because I was like, oh, freaking video editing. But yeah, so when I stream, I try to do 1 load of laundry, and then after, right, even if I don't do a second load, at least I know I got one load of laundry out of the way. Yeah, yeah. So if anybody is looking to be a content creator, don't be too hard on yourself. Do what you want to do and try to have fun.